Welcome back to day 3 of Kaisel Online. In this video is a bit of a, conflicting one, let's say. There's a lot of arguments in this. Prior to recording, I was in Riften, talking to Korik, the one behind me. There was a Nordic woman overhearing some Orcish talk and decided to spout that I'm racist. The rest of the orcs came over, and obviously we had a big battle. It was very unsavory, and I was extremely mad at the time. I also called the woman a whore before she left. So honestly, I should have been banned for this, but luckily enough, I had enough people on my side to not. However, after our big conversation, we did go to court, and this is the rest of the video. Oh, another thing before I go. I'd like to mention, you may hear some, scratching mic noises in the background. I was listening to ASMR prior to recording, and I forgot to turn it off. So, yeah. There you go.
Beautiful. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot.
No, I did not. It was horrible.
I've got many memories of that.
And you, sir! Don't cuff anyone outside of your hold.
Yeah, that was fucking great.
To be honest, Bartholomew and his fucking, I don't know who the other person at the fucking palace is. I don't respect Ivory.
You fucking thing for doing that shit. That's
okay,
fucking,
but like,
that's
this person's being annoying, just saying random shit and like.
No,
I'm the one being annoying. After what I just fucking explained what I experienced, Bartholomew, go fuck
really?
yourself.
And it took you 20 minutes to get that figured out. It took you 30 minutes.
I did that in white run.
Bartholomew, you're the one that teabagged me and cuffed me, and you would have figured that shit out, wouldn't you?
Quite literally, if you did that in white run, they would have executed.
We're not fucking miserable cunts here. We like to have a bit of fun and like to get a bit rowdy, you know? We're not fucking miserable cunts. So.
But this was fun and rowdy too? This is like super hype.
You're the only person that's like being fucking weird.
Buying stuff there without their clothes on.
Yes, you, Bartholomew.
Which is quite
Oh yeah, I forgot about the teabagging part, yeah.
What is teabagging?
That's a little wild.
That's what you said you did?
You just pump your crotch in their face over and over again for some reason.
I don't know your terminology.
It was quite odd. You exercise right in their face?
With your balls in their face.
You're a fucking strange creature, Bartholomew.
Yeah, he's an interesting
I think he's just rage baiting at this point. I'm gonna go fucking walk.
That blew this whole thing out of proportion because you lost the door. That sounds like a
guards. The guards have been held, which
we're not gonna talk about it because I think you'd fucking lose a duel to me.
No, I would absolutely own you.
Oh my god, what's going on here?
Yes.
Yeah, so I know 3 of us are, definitely. What do you say?
You wouldn't fucking believe this.
Dual flurry.
3 different fucking ages said that being a taller person will fucking break the server.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, break the realm, I mean.
I don't have a problem. I can stop it all.
Even though a fucking high elf is already taller, you just can't change the character.
Warrior is the most fucking useless path you could choose. I think me and Myrddin are both masters, and
this one will debate.
It's alright if you've got one-handers, but I'm a two-hander, so it's honestly it's a fucking useless path I've chosen.
I see.
No, I'll tell you.
Oh yes, go ahead and sprint with that two-handed sword, Taylor, I believe in you.
Well, Hunter is supposed to be really fucking good, but it's broken, so when it gets fixed, it'll be great.
If the Hunter's skills get fixed, they can do quite a punch of it.
I'm supposed to do like almost double my damage, and I'm just not. So, yeah. I can zoom in now,
so you get a
which is
fucking damage increase and I don't.
The age will help.
Nope, get fucked.
Yeah, Warrior really is the poor man's heart.
Yeah, they force you to have 2 hands.
Hey, Quaylen, by the way. Are you still looking to buy charcoal? You said something a few days ago.
I can't remember what I said 2 hours ago,
I think
Raiden.
Agamon spent fucking hundreds of septims on a shit.
Just a little reminder, if you was here for day 2, I mentioned Bog the Fearless, a little weird character. That's the one who initiated this entire, what do you call it, argument. I had to explain to myself to Jarl Elsilda and some of the other people. But there was a blonde chef lady who had rage baited Bog the Orc into fighting me. And it was very unsavory and very, metagamey. He drank 2 potions in a stew whilst I was in hide armor. So I started insulting him, and he got angry off that. I I got more angry because Bartholomew and stuff started teabagging me afterwards, and it kind of pissed me off. I started calling her a whore, and they all left Riften because I was too rowdy for them. But I did have to explain to myself to the court.
Just review.
Can you hear me quick?
No, you need to be out. You cannot be in here during this.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Could you like slightly fill me in on what the fuck's going on?
Basically, that was.
Do we know if that blasted Whiterun guard is outside as well?
Basically, and,
Why?
Or is it just the Orsum, or...
Oh yes, the Whiterun guard
It was a guard for Vinhelm.
did things to my body.
Oh, is it Windhelm? Sorry.
I don't even know where he's from. No, his name is Bartholomew.
And then proceeded to defend himself, saying that I should have dealt with it a lot quicker, and that I was not fast. I told him our customs are different, we do things different than his place, and he says, I see that. And he was basically instigating the fight, just trying to get them to fight and going back and forth and talking to people.
My Jarl, he was essentially instigating everyone to continue
I'm sure
fighting.
we can explain it
and,
when whoever they are got it. So.
I guess we can. I'm kind of upset. So
I'm
apologies for
much
my
more
hastiness.
upset than you, Quillen. I was first hand.
Let it rock. The truth will be told.
But no, he fled back to Windhelm when I told him he can get in trouble for this.
The victim?
No,
Yes.
Bog. What the fuck they do to Bog?
think I'd hear an orc call
Yeah.
themselves a victim.
Victim is a strong word for an orc.
Hold on.
Volsharogra involved as well as Largerspur.
I'd call him a victim to the way he almost felled it to a girl in hide armor.
Hold on.
How about
no.
we not be hostile and problematic?
Yes, we are not going to antagonize. If I am asking one person a question, let that person answer, and please do not interrupt.
Indeed.
That is the only way that we will be able to get through this. Do you wish to wait for the chieftain?
Yes, chieftain is already in Riften. He should be at
Table, my dear.
he should be at door to castle momentarily.
All right, wonderful.
Once he's here, I'll let him in.
Wonderful.
He is at door now.
Ah, I will go let him in. Excuse me.
Hi, Gorlak.
Hello, Drogon.
Do you want to speak, Talon? I
Hail,
kind of
Sergeant
pulled
Aurora.
up at the last second.
You
I only
doing
know
okay? Besides,
I only
you know,
saw
this
what
whole
the
thing?
Whiterun guard did. I didn't see the rest of the shit.
Gorlock was on adventures.
Yeah, I felt kind
Gorlock
of silly
just came
standing
here
up there
for
when I
trade.
missed.
I would just like to mention Gorlock here. I don't know who the character is, but during this court, he was spouting fucking nonsense. Everything he said was an absolute fucking lie, so I was pissed also.
Lady saying that orcs are like, she was making fun of us, how we are weak, whatever. Everybody got mad at her, like all the orcs, my orcs, and from Jorberg as well. We surrounded her. We couldn't hear the guards because
Not to be rude to
we were
Drogon, but
talking
fucking
so
none of
loud.
that happened.
After that, we did get separated. The guards were trying to like calm us down. I told the guard, alright, we're not gonna attack her. We don't want to make any big trouble right now. Then the guard was supposed to kick her out of the city, but for some reason she didn't. They were talking inside the city for a long time, even though she said she is gonna kick her out.
Nobody said they was gonna kick me out of the
And
city.
after that,
Alici's
when
one of
she
my
was out of the
friends, and she
city-
was the only one there.
Yeah, I don't know what happened
She,
after
at
that.
no point did she ever mention kicking me out of the city.
I
At no
spoke with
point did
Bog
the
in
orcs
length
surround me.
about what happened from his story, if you would allow me to explain it.
If I may, the only reason I did not have them.
Elise,
Okay.
thank you. Yes, you can. Go ahead. I want to hear their side, and then we can get back to you, Elise.
Very well. I was with Drogon, my chieftain, and Cleve.
Not really bothered, Tail.
Initially, I was not present for when the initial offense had been made to the orc bog, but Bog had spoken to me afterwards in length about what had happened and the offense that was made against us.
So as you can hear, Bog the Orc, or Bog the Fearless, has talked to him and gave him a story about I was meant to be kicked out the city and that I've been talking shit to multiple orcs. In character, not to be rude, but like in character I have a massive amount of respect for orcs. It was only Bog the Fearless that was being a dick. And it was because he was talking out of character the whole time. And was like, oh, fucking fight me then. If you ain't got respect, mate, fucking fight me. It's just very unsavory.
Aid of guard and said that Orc was attempting to kill her. Bog then told me that he had explained that they had initiated a duel, and and then the guard had asked the female.
This part is true. We did initiate a duel. However, the orc had full orcish armor, an orcish sword. I had a scimitar and hide armor, and the orc almost died. Bog the Fearless. He almost died, so he popped 2 health potions and a stew, and that's the reason I was pissed.
Me, Cleve, and my chieftain, and told us that a huge commotion was happening and Bog was going to be kicked out of Riften. We then showed up and tried to find out what was happening, only to discover it was giant problem with female Nord insulting orcs. Bog then offered to continue fight. Nord then said that female Nord was going to lose because Orc was too strong or something. Then female Nord or Orc then offered to take off his armor instead to give even fight to female Nord. Then female
he didn't offer to take off his armor. He was in full orcish. That was a lie. Another lie.
Then Orc would drink something called OP soup to make him much stronger, or use some ability, I'm not sure, and then to immediately win battle. And then female Nord was not willing, so caused even more problem between Orc and many others, including this guard, who decided to become involved or something. I then stayed with Cleve and many other orcs, and we discussed what had happened, hence why we are here.
I see. And the last individual, with the one with the red face paint, do you have anything to add to this, my friend?
Gorlock is just here because it was fellow war leader Bog the Fearless that was the victim of this disrespect.
I'm gonna spout for a second. Victim. I don't mean to be rude, but he's a fucking British dude who talks out of character all the time. Got pissed off because some fucking female blonde Nord came over to me saying I was racist, even though I'm not, and didn't say anything racist. I was like, oh, if I got fucking respect for me, mate, fuck you, fight right now. That sounds like a real victim.
From the other side, please, and only one at a time.
Of course. So, as I said before, this was the first initiated, and Korik as witness, was a woman, a Nord woman, in a white dress. A Drogon here and a few of his men. I didn't actually think he was part of the stronghold, because I did ask Drogon a little after the altercation. And he said they're not his orcs. But I guess he was wrong, as he was, not currently there. However, the Nord Maiden, as Drogon and his men were walking past, I was talking to Korik, and the Maiden said, oh, so you're racist, come say something to my friend. And then the orc came over. I said, I'm sorry, friend, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm not afraid of you. And he said, oh, come outside right now, come outside right now. So about 5 of them came rushing outside, so of course I followed. I almost felted him to my blade, but he mended his wounds with, physician's alchemy. Which I wouldn't, I don't really care, so it's not really much of a deal. However, when I did get faulted by this orc, and when I, was saved by Mara herself. I came back and I called this specific orc a weak orc for almost faltering to my blade. I do not, and have not, said anything about multiple orcs, and will not because I respect their culture.
Alright.
It was directed towards this specific orc.
You are a Nord. Yes, my dear.
Oh, yes.
Then why does it seem that you are not following Nord customs and removing face mask or helms within the court?
I do apologize.
Right now, there's some illusion magic on mine, and it won't come off, even though I've actually taken it off.
Is mine off, or am I casting illusion
Yours is
magic?
off, yes,
It is.
Okay.
I apologize, my Jarl, I apologize.
And it is alright. I can understand the tricks of the light and whatnot, but do remember that in a Nord's courtroom, you should always remove your masks and helms.
Yes, I was not familiar with these customs. I do apologize.
It is alright. The Orsimar I give a pass to, as it is within their culture, and I will respect their culture within my court. And they will not remove their helms or whatnot, or any piece of armor until they wish. And I can understand this. Now, is there anyone else who wishes to speak? Quaylen, have you seen enough of this issue for your word to be put in, my friend?
I must admit, I approached leaving the Moonlight Oasis once most of the issues had died down. There was a handful of orcs left, and I believe a guard. I do not know his name. He was a Northern Imperial who seemed to be instigating. What was his name?
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew. From what I could see, this man Bartholomew was essentially riling up Myrddin and everyone else involved with snark comments and things that just were not true. Besides that, though, I did not see the initial issue between Myrddin and these orcs here. There are other witnesses, though. I believe they will be better suited to answer my liege.
I just wanted to ask you, because I do know that whenever you go into these situations or see these situations, you always have a level head. It's much easier to understand what happened when you speak of it.
I appreciate your kind words.
But of course. Valdrem, do you have anything to put into this situation?
No.
Valdrem?
No, nothing that hasn't already been said. I'm just here to support my friend mainly.
Alright. Talon, anything from...
Well, yes, I saw a few things, the argument and such. I made my way out just as they were entering back within the town, and caught much of the commotion, and as Myrddin said, it was like a passing comment to an orc she knew that she was used to jesting with, and was approached. This is what I heard, not what I saw, but what was explained that I overheard in the argument that was said between themselves, so it's not like this was from a private discussion. Saying about calling her racist and coming and talking to that of her orc companion, and they had the fight and such things, and she had taken they had taken the health potion during it, and then boasted about it and kind of held it over Myrddin's head, which she did not appreciate. And then as they entered town, naturally they what was his name? The orc. It was a Grob.
I don't even know the orc's name. I asked for his name multiple times.
Like Grob, Gob. What is it, my orcish friend?
Bog.
Bog, yes, Bog. It was Bog, yes. Saying that, continued offering her out for a duel, and Myrddin was like, I'm not gonna go out there and do a duel, basically. And Elsie, I've got to say, Elsie was doing as best a job as she could, given the situation. She really was trying to calm down both sides, saying, you know, either of them leave from the gates, but leave from separate gates so they don't go out together. So therefore, there is not a potential murder outside the gates of our fine city. And even afterward, Elsie even said, like, at the very least, could you not perhaps bring Myrddin to my property or something so she can cool off? And, you know, Elsie was really fighting a losing battle. Like, she was out there on her own and, you know, was informed to not interrupt court and whatnot. And, you know, she had to do the best she could out there. And also I saw that the guard from Windhelm handcuffed Myrddin once. Elsie removed the handcuffs, and then I do believe she was handcuffed a second time by this Bartholomew, if that is his name. And yes, well, I apologize for my rambling, but eventually things died down, and that is about all I can remember off the top of my head.
I see.
Yeah.
And you, Rasukai, do you have anything to add to this?
As Talon so eloquently put it, I have nothing else to add.
Wonderful. And this individual that I do not know the name of, the man not
My
wearing
name
a
is
shirt.
Korik. My apologies, Jarl. I do not like to wear shirts as my body temperature is quite warm.
It is understandable. I allow Parliament to do so, and you shall
I
be
am
allowed to do so
follow
as
them
well.
both.
I fucking love Cord.
Now, did you see anything else? Would you like to input anything
Simply,
else?
I would like to refer to, there was a man in miner's clothes running around talking about greenskins and being quite racist towards the orc long before anything else happened. The woman, I believe, overheard him speaking, and then Myrddin making a joke, and then the whole thing elevated because the woman got offended by what she heard. So the whole thing stemmed from the woman being offended and wanting to bring someone into the situation. So it could have all been avoided if she didn't get the instigation going. It simply seemed very jestful in the beginning, at least from Myrddin's side of it all. I was just standing there. And I don't know really either side very well. None of them are truly my friends beyond they live in Riften. And I am relatively familiar with Drogon.
I see. Alright. It seems like there may have been quite a lead up with someone being rude and causing trouble. Gamors, you did not see anything.
No, I was up in your quarters the entirety of the situation.
The entirety of the situation, I see.
Yes.
May I add one more thing, Mayar?
But of course.
The one who was initially being extremely racist was running around town getting chased by people that were trying to strike him down for what he was saying, which, in my opinion, got the whole thing actually started because there was groups of people chasing and fighting, and, you know, the energy was very high. So it all just stemmed from that core issue.
To be honest, and I don't mean to intrude, y'all, the woman that came up next to me instigated this whole thing, and she was quite pleased with herself until, you know, it started to become stressful.
She should most certainly be here.
That's why I asked.
Agreed.
Where is this person?
She wears a
Elise,
white
are
dress.
you able to hear me?
I can hear you. She left with the Orzamer. They seem to have known each
What?
other.
What?
Yes.
She left with the Orzamer party. They seem to have known each other.
Oh no, I heard you. I'm surprised that they instigated this problem and were friends with the Orzamer.
Yeah, I'm quite confused too. Why they were traveling with the Nord and believing anything she really said immediately.
It was quite
See, this it is starting to sound like they had wanted to cause this issue, and you both fell for it.
Oh yes, y'all.
Oh dear.
You see, I tried to be quite fearless, so I was not, you know, going to back down to this orc that came to me from via a woman that wanted to instigate something, but that might have been my problem.
It happens. Yes, Drogon.
You said that you fought an orc, and then the whole trouble began.
Are you asking?
You, yeah.
Oh, no, Drogon. Basically, I was just standing there watching you and the rest of the orcs. I thought it was from a different hold. As they was passing by, going after the man, spouting racist comments, and the woman came up to me and said, "Oh, so you're making a racist joke? Why don't you talk to my friend who's an orc?" And then I was like, well, it wasn't really meant to be like that, but I'm not afraid of you. And then he offered me to combat, almost felted to my blade, and, had to mend his ailments with potions, which was quite entertaining to me, to be honest, because I did feel like I would have felted him. I don't mean to be rude, Drogon, this is just how I feel. I came back and I called that specific orc weak. I wasn't talking to the tribe. I know how strong orcish settlements are.
Yes, well, that orc, he's not actually part of any stronghold. He's banned from all the strongholds. He has been wanted in Windhelm because I believe he tried to attack the Jarl or something like that. They're quite troublemakers, and I made fun of them in front of everybody in Riften. How I gave them the impossible task to join my stronghold to get me some dragon scale. And yes, they're not honorable at all, and they're not part of any stronghold.
I see.
Oh yes, Drogon. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Is a wanted criminal?
No, go ahead, my dear.
Drogon, I do believe, honestly, the woman might have had his, cunning orc felted to another woman simply for instigating trouble, and I was gonna be amused. It's nice to hear he's not
So
from your hold.
If I understood, Bog is a criminal, right?
It does seem like they were purposefully trying to instigate this sort of issue, my friends. And because of this, you both have ended up falling prey to their tricks. Is there any way that we could just move past this and ignore what has happened today? I know that it is not normally within the Orsimer custom. If it is desired, I would be more than happy to battle an individual if that is what is needed. I do know that Malakath Druid-like blood is the proof, but it would not be a battle to the death, my friends.
Gorlock thinks that the Code of Malakath states that it is up to the victim. Gorlock must confer with Bog.
Please let them know that it seems like this trouble was caused on purpose by another individual, and we will find out where this individual is, and we will bring them in to make sure that they cannot do it again.
Gorlock has a proposal.
And how can I assist then?
Perhaps if your gods find these people that started this, deliver them to the Voshuagra.
I can do this. I do believe that would be only fair.
Yo! Nice. It's hard.
Yes, Elise.
Can I please see if we can have something done with this one help guard? After I told him that he can't do this, he basically tried to defend that he can cover wherever he wants to when he pleases.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That is indeed a problem.
I had to tell him multiple times to stop, and he said I wasn't doing my job fast enough, and it was just causing ruckus and trying to instigate fights back and forth between these two.
Then I will send.
Okay.
I will send a pigeon. I will send a letter to the Windhelm.
His name is Bartholomew, and he has cuffing abilities, which means he must be a guard with somebody.
I would want to speak with the Windhelm captain as well.
I do believe that will be necessary.
Yes.
They have been having some very many issues with their guards, unfortunately.
Yes.
He also did one of
Elise.
these to Myrddin.
It was quite inappropriate. I believe higher punishment than firing is in order for that guard.
We will
don't
have a
disagree.
conversation. Yes, we will have a conversation with that individual to make sure.
Thank you.
When the time comes to have that meeting, I would like for you to come.
Yeah, of course.
Has Bog been able to confer back with you,
Hello,
my friends?
Grok. No. Perhaps if the Riften gods can deliver the perpetrators, the blood price shall be paid, and all is settled in the Orsimer's eyes.
Wonderful. Then we will go ahead, we will take care of that. We will find them, and when we do find them, we will bring them to you. If we cannot find them, however, I will fight on my people's behalf. It obviously will not be to the death, but you will still have your blood.
Perhaps after Gorlock speaks to Bog, we could schedule something, if he requires.
Of course. Do not be afraid to let me know, my friends. I am a Nord. I do not back down from a challenge. And I will take the challenge if I must on behalf of my people.
This is fucking sick, yo. This pleases Gorlock.
Yeah, this is so...
I agree.
It's the hour for a reason.
Wonderful. I do believe we can call this settled for now then, my friend.
Perhaps Gorlock can shake your hand.
Of course. I am Elcida. It is nice to meet you. It is nice to meet all of you.
Bro, I love how she's like gotta fight for it.
Yes, Gorlock is ready to take his leave.
Be safe, my friends, and please, at any point, you are still within the rift. If you need of anything, please come speak to me. Though I do ask that we remember that outside of your stronghold, it is Riften, and you must abide by the laws. That is all I ask.
Yes. Gorlock will go smash skulls of bandits now.
Wonderful. You will be doing us a service
Pleasure to
at that
see you,
point.
Drogon.
I don't think I've shipped Drogons. I have.
Garak.
Oh yeah, nice to meet you.
Well then,
It was
God
wonderful to
bless you.
see you again, Drogon.
Yes, you as well, mate.
You as well, Jarl.
Thank you, Jarl.
But of course, please be safe along your travel.
I do not believe we have met. Do you mind if I shake your hand as well?
I do not mind at all. I like to shake everyone's hand.
I am Gemok.
Gamok. It is nice to meet you, my friend.
And you as well. Thank you very much.
Oh, Alicia, you didn't
Of course.
lock the door for them. You're all ours now. No one can
Alright.
leave.
I do hope this will be able to quell you as well, my friends. We will not need to worry. We will catch the individuals who have caused this issue. And no one else will need to be having any sort of trouble.
Garak, is there anything?
Yes, I hope to help with you find them.
Indeed. I do believe we should be able to find them fairly easily. They seem to have been causing a lot of issues all along the place. Should not take too long.
To be honest, I don't feel the reason to drag Drogon in here. I don't even think he's part of the whole.
I am not sure.
Yes.
I think Morris is speaking to them about something else at the moment.
They have business for you.
That is what I thought. Yeah. My wonderful friends, you are free to go now if you wish.
Okay. Thank you, y'all.
Shake your hand.
Before I go, yes, can we shake your hand?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course, my darlings.
Oh goodness, I did not mean to. I was stretching. I was scratching my hip.
I don't think that's how you shake hands, Myrddin.
I was scratching my hip.
That is the wrong way.
Greetings,
Listen,
Corey.
I know some people cut their hands before.
Oh, I've already introduced
myself.
myself.
We're doing that here.
But of course.
Many blessings, my Jarl.
Yes, yes, thank you.
Many blessings. May the divines shine down on you.
You as well, my
Thank
Jarl.
you, y'all.
Hello,
Yeah,
sir.
good night.
And luckily, I got away with calling that girl a whore, but Genuinely, I think it was fucking validated. These guys are absolute dicks, and we're talking out of character the whole time. If anything, I would have fucking banned them before we even got in the realm.